Hi everybody! Today we are going to be working on a skill called goal webbing. Yes, this is where you take the goals that you had before from our previous goal setting exercise, and then you are going to expand on them and find ways of working on them today. So here we go. You might remember from before that there were a lot of different kinds of goals that you could focus on. So we might have academic goals like getting good grades, or social goals like staying in touch with old friends. Maybe you have a relationship goal where you want to get along better with your siblings or with your boyfriend or whatnot, or maybe get a boyfriend, that sort of thing. You might have a physical health goal where you want to eat better or work out more, or a mental health goal where you want to meditate more to reduce stress, or do deep breathing exercises or mindfulness. You might have a career goal that you're working toward, or a sleep goal if you're like me and you stay up way too late. So you're going to choose a goal that you want to work on today, right? It could even be the one that you worked on last time when we did this exercise about 2 weeks ago. And you should really be thinking about a goal that you really care about and that you could accomplish, say, by the end of this school year, as a short-term goal anyway. You want something that will excite and inspire you and will have motivation for you behind why you want to achieve this. And you want to be able to picture how your life is going to be better once you are able to do it. Because if you don't have excitement and drive behind a goal, well, why is it a goal for you? So here's what we're going to do. You're going to be looking at a specific section of your bujo, and I'm going to model this for you first, and then you're going to do this with 2 goals of your own. So one of my short-term goals is to be able to do push-ups, because I have never been able to do them, not in my entire life, and I'm realizing now that I'm kind of on a health and fitness kick that these are within the realm of possibility for me. This is the next new challenge, and I'm always looking for a new challenge and a new way to grow. So I am going to start webbing off of this things that I need to do to be able to do them, right? So I guess there's proper form stuff that you can do. So I am going to write down that I need to research form. I could probably watch YouTube videos, right, of people explaining it. So watch YouTube vids. That could be a way of researching it, right? I might consult a friend who is more into physical fitness. I have a couple of friends that I can think of. Wow. There we go. Better. Consult a friend who maybe has that experience who could teach me if I'm not doing it correctly. I also will need to do some strength training, I think. I don't think you can just go from 0 to push-ups. And so I guess I could probably look at what do I need to do. I'm also told that working on planks and form will help me. So I'm going to put that on there too. And I also, if I do modified push-ups, on my knees or on the side of my desk or on some other raised surface, I could do those. So that could be a way to work up to them. So here are all of my different ways that I can work toward my push-ups goal. And then I can just choose one of these, that one maybe, and I could consult a friend tonight maybe to figure out where I'm going wrong. That could be a way of starting my goal. Okay, so I also have a long-term goal of being able to go rock climbing, which I know sounds crazy, but I tried it once, and it was super cool, and there were people climbing like Spider-Man all over this giant rock structure at Scioto Audubon Metro Park, but you really need upper body strength to be able to do that. So I kind of see my push-up goal as coming into that. So for this one, I'm going to add learn push-ups. And I am going to also include, I think, pull-ups in there because it feels like there's a lot of upper body strength stuff there that I just do not have yet. And I was surprised that strength in your legs is another factor there. Strength in leg muscles. So these are all big things. And I'm still learning how to do this one. And then this one's probably going to be next, right? These I'm already working on, so that's good. I also might want to enroll in a course. They offer that at the metro parks to get used to it, right? before I ever start doing anything like, I don't know, seeing if I could borrow somebody's equipment or whatnot. So yeah, I might also be watching more videos on how to do this. Those on technique, but I think that's coming down the line later. Right, so this is me for now, and I'm going to start here and here to get me into that long-term goal setup. This is going to be a while from now, though. I'm thinking maybe by like next summer I might be able to get rock climbing, but meanwhile, at least I have a starting place for my long-term and short-term goals. Okay, so this is your turn now. In your Bujo, you're going to turn to a brand new section. It doesn't matter what page it's on, but my suggestion is to go 4 pages past the last thing that you were working on so you have enough buffer zone. Label it goal setting, and then go back and put it in your index. Whatever page it falls on, like if it falls on page, 37 or 45, it doesn't matter, but make sure that your index says what page it's actually on so you can find it quickly again. All right. Anyway, you're going to web one short-term goal and one long-term goal. You could put them on one page and the next page, or you could do them both on the same page, whatever makes sense to you. All right. You're going to pause this video now, and you're going to go ahead and do that. It'll probably take you about 7 minutes, I would say. All right, so I will see you in 7 minutes. Okay, so I'm presuming you did that now, because the next steps won't make any sense if you didn't. So, you did, right? Okay. So now we need to think about our limitations and our non-starters. This isn't because you're lazy or not going to achieve your goal, but because you're realistic about who you are and what you can really accomplish right now. For example, for my list of non-starters, I am not going to go work out in a gym. I just won't, because I have 2 small children. I'm going to write down gym, right? And I can't take them with me. So I'm going to want to work out at home so that way I can include them. I am also not a morning person, and I will not get up at 5 a.m. So I'm going to need to do this in the afternoon or at a reasonable time, because otherwise it will stop me from doing it. Also, I have a history of injury. So I'm going to need to be extra cautious to make sure I'm building up slowly and I'm not going to get hurt this time. All right, so those are all things that I need to consider. When it comes to rock climbing, my limitations and non-starters, obviously I have to go somewhere to do that. But until I get the other pieces in place, that long-term goal is not going to be a possibility yet. So right now, take a moment and write down what your limitations are. If you have an academic goal, it could be that you have trouble focusing, right, on an activity, or you get bored easily. I get bored really easily. So you got to find ways of keeping it interesting. Otherwise, that's going to happen pretty fast. So you're going to lose, and you're just going to be like, no thanks. Okay, lack of focus. Put that one down. Yeah. So whatever it is that you know about yourself that you're going to need some time on, you should go ahead and write those down now. All right? Underneath your webs, do it now. Okay, did you do it? Like, really? Because we're all human. We all have issues. All right. So here's the thing. Now that I've identified all of the things that I wish I could do better, or the things that I know I'm going to struggle with, like getting bored easily, I need to commit myself to having what we call like 0 days. No 0 days at all. And what that means for me is that every day I'm going to do something, whether it's teeny weeny or little, and even if it only is like 1 minute of it, I am going to do that thing to keep me going. So for me, no 0 days make me that I'm going to do 10 modified push-ups today, no matter what, even if I'm bored. Or I'm going to research some techniques on YouTube today. Or I'm going to reach out to that friend today to find out how I can improve my technique. As long as I have done something toward my goal every day, I'm okay. I'm making progress toward my goal. progress is what I want. That takes me from a 0 to being able to do what I want to be able to do. So what can you do today to put you on track for your goals? Go ahead and write it down for your short-term and your long-term goals. And write it down and then actually do it. Actually do it. The next time I see you, I'm going to ask you what you did to get yourself where you want to be. All right, guys. You've got this. You've got a nice action plan for yourself to get yourself to where you want to be. And I will see you guys back in class. Get ready to show me your webs. I'm sure that they are beautiful. And yeah. See you later.